Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, and this week I am taking you along with me through a week of reading in my life. I work a 9 to 5, I also own a pop-up bookstore, and I love to read. So I'm going to take you guys with me on my week of reading, and we'll see how much I get done and all the bookish things that I do this week. So it is Monday night, and I am reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I started listening to the audio this morning on my way to work, barely maybe halfway through the book, I think. But on my way to work this morning, I was on the verge of not just tears, but like literally bawling my eyes out reading this book or listening to the audio. And I believe the narrator is Julia Whalen, I'm pretty sure. I've listened to other audiobooks that she's done, and she is just a phenomenal narrator. And so I don't know if reading it physically, those aspects of the book would come across the same way, but oh my gosh, the audio was just so impactful. I literally, I not just teary-eyed, I literally was I had to hold myself back from just bawling my eyes out because of the current timeline in the book. There's a past and a current, and they're not that far apart from each other, but it's a few years. But it was so heart-wrenching, and I'm sure as I continue it's just gonna get even more so, because you're getting to know these characters, but then during the present tense you're finding out all the stuff that's happening to them, and it's so heartbreaking. And I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to give any spoilers, but genuinely I understand why this is some people's favorite book of the year, but I haven't had a book make me feel that emotional. So I highly recommend this book, and I have not even finished it yet. I'm going to continue to do more of immersive reading right now. Before I go to bed, I'm going to listen to the audio and follow along in the book. This book, I don't even have any words. This book was so incredibly fantastic. I cried so much. I was trying not to cry. The amount of times I had to try not to cry is insane. I listened to this on my way to work, on my way home from work, at work. It was so well written. Taylor Jenkins Reid, it just has this way of writing characters that make you feel so connected to them, like you know them on a personal level, and you want what's best for them, obviously. And this book was so heartwarming and also heart-wrenching all at the same time. One minute I would be just so happy, smiling from ear to ear for these characters, and the next I'm on the brink of tears. And not oh, my eyes are getting misty. No, literal sobbing. I have no notes for this book. It was absolutely incredible. Although I guess the one note that I do have is that I do wish that we did get a little bit more from the sister. I know that wasn't the point of the story, but I just personally would have liked to have known or heard a little bit more about what happened after the fact. Again, I know that wasn't the point. The point is, about the main characters and their relationship, and the relationship that she has with her niece, and the relationship that she has with the other astronauts, and her relationship with herself, trying to figure out, what she wants in life. It was just a beautiful book. Genuinely, I would recommend this book to almost anybody. There isn't a specific person that I can think of that I wouldn't recommend this book to. I read it in 2 days. I read half of it yesterday and half of it today. Granted, I listened to it on audio, but it was that captivating that I wanted to listen to it, that I wanted to continue to hear their story. And yeah, I just 5 out of 5 stars. Genuinely, it's definitely gonna be in my top 5, I think, off the top of my head right now. All the other books that I think are in that tier would be fantasy books, but they're because of the world building and you know, things like that, the magic system and all that crazy stuff, where obviously this is a lit fic, so it doesn't have that. It's just pure Taylor Jenkins Reid magic. So highly recommend. If you haven't picked this book up, please pick it up. I know there's a lot of hype around this book, and I don't think that it's enough, genuinely. Like, this book deserves even more hype than the hype that it already has. So please, if you haven't yet, pick up Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I bought a bin, and I'm gonna go and put all of the books that I have out in there because I need to put them away nicely. And I'll take you guys with me and show you what that looks like. I'll show you guys how I store it. It's not the best, it's not the most ideal situation, but I live in an RV and I have literally no room for my books. Like, this is where I have them right now, and I do have a few over here in my Harry Potter collection up there. But anyway, I don't have enough room in here, so I have that little bin thing that I'm gonna show you outside. So we're gonna go and do that right now. So this is the bin that I bought. Unfortunately, it does not match the bins that I already have because Target stopped selling them for whatever weird reason. So this is what it currently looks like. All of these and all of these have to go in that tote, going in here. And just like that, the bin is full. I have the Spark of the Everflame series in here. This is an Indonesian Harry Potter. I have Metal Slinger, Water Moon, Funny Story, Sword of Kaigen, Zodiac Academy, some more Harry Potter stuff, Will of the Many, 2 more Zodiac Academy books. They're at the top because I haven't read them yet. Another Harry Potter. I have Black Beauty. You'd Look Better as a Ghost, another Harry Potter, but it's in Spanish, Elantris, The Nightingale, 1Q84, 2, The Night and the Moths, and then Anne of Green Gables. I believe there's actually 2 Anne of Green Gables in here somewhere. And on this side, I have the Hunger Games, a special edition, like new editions that came out, 19 Claws and a Blackbird, and then Remarkably White Creatures, which is absolutely amazing. If you haven't read it, please do. But yeah, so it's full. So this is gonna go in the shed over there, and that was crazy. That filled up so fast. I genuinely thought that I was gonna have more room, but it's full. It's completely full. So I don't really know. I'm gonna have to buy another bin, I guess. I have the air conditioning on right now, so you might not be able to hear me as well, but my friend got me the cutest little book lamp. It is adorable, and I didn't realize that it changed colors. She also bought me these little bookmarks, or little mushrooms. She knows I love mushrooms. And it looks like a book, so it can literally just sit there. Okay, I read Big Fan. I was not the biggest fan, but I did enjoy it. I have been in a rut lately with romance novels, and I finished this one and I gave it 3 stars. So I definitely think that it was good. It just, again, like I don't love romance as much as I think I used to, but it's also less than 300 pages, less than 200 pages. And because it's really short, it was very fast, and I like a very slow burn. I love when books take their time, especially with romance. I don't like it to be insta-lovey, and that was really honestly my only gripe with this book, was that it was that. But again, I'm completely understanding of the fact that it's a novella, it's less than 200 pages, and it kind of has to be quick. So that being said, I did genuinely enjoy it. So far I have read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I have read Big Fan by Alexandra Romanof, and that is what I've been reading this week. I have been listening, I just started today actually, to Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson. It is the fourth actual full-length novel in the Stormlight Archive series, and so far it's really good. I was listening to the introduction by Brandon Sanderson, and he said that like this is one of the best books in the entire series, and that the production of this novel another level than the other 3 books that he's written in this series. And so I'm really hoping that, you know, I get that through this book. So I'm excited about that. I've been listening to that. I'm about 3.5 hours in. The audio is literally 57.5 hours long, so it's gonna take me some time to get through, but I have it through my library app, so I only have 2 weeks to read it. And I'm still reading Carl's Doomsday Adventure. I'm about 115-20 pages or so into that one, and I'll probably read more of that tonight, so you'll probably see that later. But so far that book is really good as well. I'm really enjoying that series. Carl's Doomsday Adventure is the second book in the series. Hi guys, so we are on our way right now to Barnes & Noble. It is the 50% off of hardcover sale that they're having right now. So I'm gonna go and check it out. I still have $50 from a gift card that I got for my birthday. So we're going to go do that. And then after that, I have book club tonight. So we're reading Burial Bones of the Midnight Soil. And yeah, so I'll take you guys along with me. Okay, so I only ended up getting 2 books. I got a book for myself and I got a book for my boyfriend. The 2 books that I got were Fahrenheit 182. My boyfriend's favorite band is Blink-182. So this is the book that I got for him so he can read this. I'll probably read it too. I love memoirs, so I will definitely be reading this at some point. The second book that I got today is Enigma by Rue Nix. I have not read Gothicana, and I looked to see if this was like a series, and I think it is a series, but it's one of those ones where you can like read them out of order. I asked the lady also at Barnes & Noble, and she said that I could do that. This one is supposed to be dark romance in an academic setting. Like I said, I haven't read Gothicana, so I don't know what that one's like or if it's kind of the same thing, but this is what I picked up. It has blue sprayed edges, and I kind of like this color, so yeah. So today is Saturday, and we are diving right back into Carl's Doomsday scenario. I am 182 pages in, so a little over halfway, and I'm really trying to finish this book this weekend. I don't have anything that I'm doing today or tomorrow other than just filming and editing videos, so I'm really hoping I can finish this book today or tomorrow, and then I can grab the next one. Tonight I'll check in with you guys and let you know how far I have gotten into Carl's Doomsday Adventure or scenario. I keep wanting to say adventure. Why do I keep wanting to say adventure? into Carl's Doomsday scenario, and hopefully I finish it. And then after that, I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna read. I should be reading The Dangers of Smoking in Bed. This is my library book for this month. The month is almost over. We have like a week left, and I also need to return the book. So I should be reading this, so maybe I'll pick it up. I'm pretty sure it's short stories, so hopefully I can just get a couple of short stories in. If I really enjoy it, obviously I'll want to finish it, but at least if I read a couple of short stories, I will not feel so bad about returning the book without finishing it. So I'll probably pick this up if I do not finish, or once I finish Carl's Doomsday scenario. So I'll let you guys know how that's going. I love this series so much. It is, like I said, only the second book in the series, but it is so good. I love our characters. Carl he just has so much depth to him, even though you wouldn't expect that from a silly video game themed book, but genuinely he has so much going on for him. Princess Donut is hilarious. I love her. She is developing as a character, and I can definitely tell that she's gonna go really far in this series, and I just cannot wait to meet more of the people that are in this world. And Mordecai is just hilarious, and I can tell that there's like so much more to this series than just what's at surface level, and I cannot wait to get there. So I am loving this series so much, and I highly recommend this book if you like video games, if you like like a little raunchy kind of humor, and you really enjoy fun, fast-paced world building and just characters that, you know, you want to root for. So Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson. That is the fourth book in the Stormlight Archive series. I am only, probably only like 7 hours in, and the audio is like 57.5 hours. I'm only 7 hours in, so I definitely will not be finishing that book this week, but I did start that book this week. So those are all the books that I have read and or started this week. I hope you guys enjoyed.